Greetings, viewers, NYC Resistance. So, a couple months ago, I posted some videos of young black men being taken out of the New York City transit system and arrested. You know, all the young men, they had like duffel bags or book bags. They all looked like really young, like they could be students. And it appeared to me that the NYPD cops were targeting young black men because I don't see any other racial group being arrested the way I see these young black men being arrested. So, I guess like once you enter into the New York City transit system, you don't have any Fourth Amendment because they can say, they're trying to fight terrorism, they're trying to fight crime. So they gotta search your bag, they gotta search your pocket. As you can see, this guy has a big duffel bag. Here's another guy, another young black male that they stopped and they're arresting him. He looks really young, like he could be a student. Once again, he has a book bag that the cop has in his hand. And I mean, it's easy to, accidentally have a sharp object. There's a lot of reasons why you need a pocket knife or scissors or a razor blade, other than hurting somebody. But this is what the cops use to gain access to young black males to give them a criminal record at an early age. So a man in Brooklyn, Shawn Thomas, he recorded this arrest in a Brooklyn Utica subway station. And as you can see, an Asian cop has a young black male handcuffed with his hands behind his back. And Shawn, he felt it necessary to record because what happens is when you get before a judge with a police officer testifying against you, your word doesn't mean much. So if you have some video footage of the interaction, then it could help you because, when you have a criminal record at an early age, it's hard to get a job. It's hard to get people to give you a chance. So video footage is the best way to beat false charges. So Shawn is recording from a safe distance. He's not saying anything. He's not obstructing government administration or, all the things they like to say to basically, stop you from filming them. So Shawn takes the time to pan down to the floor because he wants to show the viewers that he's a safe distance away from the police officer and the young man that he has handcuffed. So he estimates that he's 30 feet away, which is more than reasonable. He's just exercising his First Amendment right to record the people that are tasked with keeping us safe. They took an oath that they're going to protect and serve all citizens. So, Shawn is just recording this police interaction, and I don't see why a good guy or a hero would object to that because who knows? The kid could jump up and just shove him in front of an oncoming train, and at least somebody's there to have a record of it. But, more often than not, when the police see a citizen recording them, they automatically perceive the person filming them as a threat or a danger, which is very, very strange, coming from somebody who's a hero, who wants us to believe that we can trust them and we should respect them when we can't even film their actions. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard being a young black male in New York City because every second it's like the police are after you. I mean, they don't see our youth as human beings. They see you as a criminal. Even when you're really young, you have a book bag, looks like you're going to school. They just want to give you that criminal record. The first thing cops ask you when they stop you is, hey, have you ever been arrested before? Because they want to know if, when they bring you before a judge, they want you to already have a prior arrest or something, so you're not credible. They say, oh, he has a prior arrest, why should you believe him now? He's already been in trouble before. Ain't no reason to believe him. So they like to give you, a criminal record at an early age, so later on in life, they can it's always gonna be your word against theirs, and the judge is never gonna believe you. So if you don't have video footage, you're screwed. Period. And the cops always tell you turn the camera off. They don't want nothing recorded. They want cameras everywhere, license plate readers. They want to read your email, listen to your phone calls. But and if you don't like it, then you got something to hide. But if you start recording them, then they want to get physical with you. They want to intimidate you. They want to get violent with you. And that's not fair at all. this action is covered by the First Amendment of the Constitution. This is the First Amendment. This is the very first amendment. This is your very first protection to hold people accountable, you know. But they want to suppress this right. So I mean, Shawn is doing a very brave thing. That's why I told people in prior videos, you know, you don't want the police to see you recording because they're gonna come after you. They don't see you as a citizen. They see a camera as a Tech 9. They see it as an AK-47. You know, so in walks another officer, and he's about to walk up to the agent officer, and you know, as you can see, agent officer doesn't say anything about Shawn filming. You know, he just takes the car. I guess that's his ID. He just handed back. They probably ran it upstairs. He's explaining to him, hey buddy, you know, gotta do it. You know, it's not up to me, it's up to my captain. You know, the same old song and dance they give you. Look, he just notices that Shawn's filming. You know, so what he did, he just came back downstairs with the kid's ID, handed it back to the agent officer. Now he's writing him a summons. You know what I mean? They checked him out, ran him for warrants and this and that. So he turns his back and he took his phone out and he's sending it up to record. You know, he's about to tell his partner, I'll be right back. Now he's getting right up in Shawn's face, because he's gonna intimidate you. He's the boss, and we all got to nail down. You know, we're nothing but serfs, slaves, and peons, and he is literally gonna rest his phone on Shawn's camera. And these are the people they want us to give up our Second Amendment for and trust with our safety and security. This is it. This is what it looks like, up close and personal.
You're violating my personal space.
You're violating my personal space too.
What's your name and shield number?
What's your name?
What's your name and shield number?
Name?
Wait, you pick and choose what part of your patrol got you read? I'm a citizen. I ask you your name and your shield number and your command.
Right, and I ask you, why are you filming? Why are you invading my personal space?
You walked 30 feet to me.
No, that's not 30. How do you know it's 30 feet?
I just counted it. It's
Oh,
30 feet. What is your name and your shield number?
What is your name?
You're not going to tell me?
It's right there on my badge. You can read it, you will know.
Again, you pick and choose what parts of your patrol guide you read?
I'm not picking, you picking. It's right there, my badge number
There's
is right
a part
there.
about when city contact with civilians.
Right.
Did you read that part?
There's a part where it says you can't invade police officers' personal space.
So you're not, you get a lot of command disciplines or just a few?
I don't know, you tell me, have you ever been arrested?
What's your name? Rojas 23404. Now could you please get out of my personal space?
You're invading our personal space. That's called OGA.
Yeah, then write a summons for it.
Maybe I should arrest you. How about
Yeah, try it.
Why not?
Try it.
Why
Try it.
not?
Try Rojas. Try Rojas. Do you have a home?
Well, I have a home.
Do you have a home? Is it paid off?
Yeah, it is.
Please arrest me. Please do it. Do it now, please.
I'm not going to make it that easy for you.
Right. Again, back the fuck up and get out of my personal space. Back the fuck up and get out of my personal space.
Don't curse me. I'm not disrespecting you.
Yes, you are. You're in my personal space. Your business is over there. Get away from me. Again, Officer Rojas, could you back the fuck up?
That's 3 times that you cursed me. I never cursed you once.
That's 2. Back the fuck up. That's 3. That's 3. Officer Rojas, this is bordering on official harassment. Do you really want to do this?
You're already harassing us both.
Do you really want to do this? Do you need a superior to instruct you? Do you need more training on what you should do when someone is photographing you? Huh?
If you're photographing me, why can I photograph you?
You're in my personal space. I didn't come over to your personal space. You walked 30 feet to me. You can count the flags. 30 feet you walked to me.
Can
You walked over 30 feet. You walked over to me.
Okay, this is my station. Right here.
This is not your station. You're a public servant. This belongs to the public, and you're a servant, and you're disrespecting me, and you're harassing me. Now, again, could you back the fuck up?
That's 3 times.
4 times.
All right. Do me a favor, just get out of this train station. Get out of this train station.
His name is Officer Rojas.
I see what happened, man. I seen that shit.
And you saw what?
Yup. that shit.
Yo, my name is Shawn Thomas.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
Shawn Thomas.
I got you.
That's Randall Thomas online.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Yo,
yeah.
why y'all dragging him in the snow like that? The fuck you talking about leave that alone? That ain't cool. Yo, why y'all dragging the brother in the snow like that?
Yeah. I gotta show cameras.
You gotta leave nothing alone.
Look at my mouth. You bleeding, right?
Yep.
So as you can see, black men are no longer so-called minding their business. Cops like to tell you to move along and mind your business. When you get one of us, or you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us from now on. You know what I mean? Just like, you know, you mess with one cop, they call for backup and all the police come. As you can see, Shawn is getting assaulted and beat up in the snow. And an onlooker, who's also a viewer of my channel, that which Shawn told me, he takes out his camera and starts filming Shawn being beat up and dragged through the snow. You know, so, you know, Officer Rojas, you try to get away from the camera and you ran right back into another camera. So, you know, he's outside the subway, up on the street. You know, he runs into some more guys that they understand that, like, we're being hunted by the NYPD and none of us are safe. So, you know, everybody's filming now. We know that the NYPD is mostly comprised of a bunch of racist criminals. You know, it doesn't matter if, I mean, it doesn't even matter if the cop is black, Asian, Latino. They're all following orders of a Caucasian that in the most part that for the most part are racist, that don't like black people. So this is what they have to do for a paycheck, and they'll do it gladly. You know, NYPD is made up of a whole bunch of power tripping, power crazed, you know, just quota driven nutcases. You know, psychopaths and sociopaths. I mean, they just can't take when a citizen knows their rights and is not a groveling coward. You know, you don't have to be a police officer to have courage. You don't have to be a police officer to be brave. You know, that's what they can't understand. They think that a uniform and a badge makes you brave. No. Shawn Thomas, he's the brave one. He's the one that has all the courage. You know, because he's standing up for the people that can't protect themselves. You got a teenager there with his whole life about to be destroyed. These cops had no problem destroying this little kid's life. You know, he's there with his book bag just trying to go where he has to go. This officer's running his name for warrants and this and that. They come back, I mean, handcuff him. They've already did studies and actuaries that show when you're a victim of stop and frisk or you have police encounters, you're more likely to engage in delinquent behavior than people who haven't been stopped and frisked or had negative police contact. And that's why they're doing this. They want to screw up your head at an early age. That's why they subject you to this. You know, so I mean, my hat is off. I salute Shawn Thomas. I salute the guy who also recorded Shawn Thomas being assaulted in the snow with a cop sitting on his back. You know, if you rewind back, you'll see that the Asian cop came upstairs and he abandoned the teenager that he had handcuffed. Shawn told me that he was released. You know, so why they had him sitting there handcuffed? You know, only to release him. People don't understand that. You know how that messes up your brain. How you have to live with those thoughts and those memories. You know, I'm living proof of that. You know, this has been happening to me. You know, almost my entire life since 14 years old. You know, being stopped and frisked, patted down, searched. I fit a description, this and that. But I mean, it's gonna end because, you know, black people are waking up. Black people are waking up, and we're starting to look out for one another. We're not buying into the rap, the gangster rap foolishness that I gotta kill my brother. I gotta be jealous of my brother. I gotta hate other black men and be fearful of other black men. No. We're starting to look out for one another and have each other's back. And that's why all this footage is on the internet now. You know? Because it's brother looking out for brother. Shawn filmed that teen being harassed by these NYPD cops, handcuffed for nothing. And now Shawn is being filmed by another black man that is not going to mind his business, because Shawn is his business. Shawn is my business. That teenager is my business. You see what I'm saying? We all gotta look out for one another because we're all we got. You understand? We're an endangered species. We're being hunted. You know, by armed racists. These are all Ku Klux Klan members. And it doesn't matter if it's a house Negro, a black man in a police uniform, if it's a Spanish man in a uniform, if it's an Asian in a uniform, they're all hunting black men above all because they see you as the number one prey. You're the easy target because number one, they think you're stupid. Number two, they think you're poor. They think you can't defend yourself. You can't afford legal representation. So you're always going to be an easy target. You see what I'm saying? So it's always about race because we're the ones they always go after. You know, all the people that want to shut you up and they want to tell you to be quiet about it, it's not about race, and they want to like join on and we're all in this together and the New World Order this and, you know, FEMA camps that. And hey, listen, we've been fighting alongside white people, man, since the Revolutionary War to the Civil War to World War I, Vietnam, World War II. We've been fighting alongside and for white people. Fighting people that have never done anything to us, people who've never enslaved us, only to come back and still be called nigger, only be called back, come back to America and be called a criminal, only to be come back and be shot in the back, only to come back and have your kids disrespected and racially profiled and discriminated against, followed around in department stores, humiliated, falsely arrested, handcuffed for no reason, handcuffed when it's not necessary. You want to give the little kid a ticket? Give him a ticket. Don't handcuff him and humiliate him. Have trains pulling into the station with people getting off the train looking at you like you robbed somebody or did a real crime. You know, he did something just to receive a little written summons. So you gonna have him sitting there handcuffed? Huh? You call yourself a hero? You call yourself a brave guy? The black man is the most disrespected person in the goddamn Western Hemisphere and in the world. Telling you, man, I'm so glad to see that black people are looking out for one another, man. And don't let anybody shut you up. Don't let anybody silence you. These are my words. These aren't the words of Shawn Thomas. I don't know how he feels about this, but I believe this is a racial thing. I believe that. I don't know. This is my opinion. This is my words. This has nothing to do with Shawn. I admire what he did, looking out for this young man's rights. You know, protecting his rights and giving and trying to have a little record of what happens, because this kid, you know, if they give him a criminal record at this age, he's not gonna have a future here in America. You know what I'm saying? Because they go to the computer for everything and try to. You ever been arrested before? That officer Rojas asked Shawn, have you ever been arrested before? That's what they like to do. They want to give you a criminal record so to destroy your future credibility, so they could always set you up and lie on you to be easier to frame you and put you in prison for something you didn't do. That's why there's no mercy. That's why they're always eager to write you a ticket or pull you over or stop and frisk you and this and that. They want to destroy you. They want to get rid of you. Us. You know, I'm black too. You know, that's why we do what we do. That's why we film the cops, because the cops can't be trusted. These are the same people that shoot people in the back. These are the same people that bust your door down, shoot you in your own bathroom and lie and say they seen a gun, pull you over on the highway, shoot you in your stomach, say they believed you was reaching for a gun. In the case of Noel Palenko, what was he, a National Guardsman? I mean, these cops are killing black and Latino men left, right, and center, and then want to ask you, why are you filming us? Don't you trust us? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Anyway, back to this. Yeah, I am going off because I'm tired of these bastards killing us, you know, under the guise that they're some moral good people when they're not, when they're a bunch of racists that target black people for the color of their goddamn skin. I'm sick of it. So anyway, this bastard charged Shawn Thomas with obstructing governmental administration in the second degree, resisting arrest, trespassing, and disorderly conduct. Mind you, he deleted the footage off of Shawn Thomas's camera. He deleted the footage so he couldn't have any proof that what happened really happened. Yeah, I mean, this officer deleted the evidence off the camera and then filed false charges: obstructing government administration in the second degree, resisting arrest, trespassing, and disorderly conduct. when I'm sure Shawn paid his fare to get into the subway. So how could it be trespassing? Disorderly conduct for what? You know, when a cop took it upon himself to walk over to Shawn 30 feet and get in Shawn's face with his camera. I mean, like literally resting his cell phone camera on the lens of Shawn's camera, and he's going to charge him with disorderly conduct. He's going to charge him with resisting arrest when you got Shawn face down in the snow and bust his lip open. And then you're going to delete all the footage off the camera so he can't beat the charges. So he has to sit and he has to languish in prison because you lied on him, you bastard. I don't know how these pieces of trash sleep at night. How the hell can you put a man in prison for something he didn't do and take him away from his freaking family? This man has children. And you're gonna make up all these freaking charges and delete the footage? The NYPD is made up of filth. I mean, it's fucking disgusting. And every freaking second, they're like, turn in your guns. If you love the children, turn in your... I mean, can you imagine, man? Can you imagine if this freaking country disarms themselves in exchange for this protection, man? Where these people are willing to put you in a cage and I mean, look at this paper. I mean, file these charges, file these legal charges. The judge told Shawn when he was being released, he told him, listen, if you don't come back to court on this date, there'll be a warrant issued for your arrest. And I mean, he said it like aggressively, you know, because I spoke with Shawn and he said the judge made it clear that if I don't come back on this date, there'll be a warrant issued for my arrest, a warrant issued for a bunch of lies that the whole world is seeing because the original video is going viral right now. It's going viral. The whole world is seeing it. The link is right here. I mean, these are the bastards that are within the NYPD. I wonder how many black men are in jail behind these lies, man. How many black men are in jail for something that they can't prove? There was no video evidence of what really happened. No recording, no nothing, because these cops like to tell you, turn the camera off. You can't record us. Keep walking, get out of here. Trying to get rid. I mean, that's why I tell black people, man, we got to separate, man. These people are demons. These people are devils. And it doesn't matter if they're white, black, whatever. They're following the orders of white racists. I'm not saying all white people are racist or all white people are evil, but the Europeans, the Caucasians in positions of power almost always use their power to hurt you. All these cops from Long Island and whatever and this and that, look what they're doing to us every day they come to work. Every day they drive 30, 50 miles, they don't got no black people in their neighborhood. When they come to our neighborhoods and see black people, they just see animals and savages. They don't want us in their neighborhoods. So they come here, they got no problem busting your lip wide open, busting your head wide open, shooting you in the chest, shooting you in the back. They go before the grand jury and say, I feared for my freaking life, and that's the end of it. I mean, thank God this worked out the way it worked out. You know, everybody looked out for one another. You know, Shawn filmed. He stood strong. He was brave. He knew his rights. He kept his composure. I mean, he did a lot better than me. Back in the days, I didn't know that the whole department was racist and wicked and corrupt. So it would always scare me. I'd always be shocked when a cop was, just started intimidating me out the blue. You know, like trying to tell me to turn my camera off or, get out of here and, talking to me disrespectfully. It would always shock me. So I didn't really know what to say or how to react. Now I know better. Now I know once they approach me, this is my enemy. Now I know how to treat them. I know how to handle them now. So now I'll be more calm and cool because they'll no longer catch me off guard. That's why I tell people, this is your enemy. These people hate you. These are racist. They want you dead or in jail. I'm not making these statements lightly. I mean that. Be careful when you film from a distance. Don't let them see you. You have no First Amendment rights. This is proof of that. I'm not just making these words up because I want views or subscribers or I'm trying to be sensational. I'm saying it because it's true and I'm trying to warn everybody. These people are dangerous. And don't you dare give up your freaking rights in exchange for safety and security because you're not going to get neither. Don't give your right to bear arms. Don't give your right to protect yourself and your own family for these bastards, for these liars. Look at these freaking charges. This guy is a freaking psychopathic liar. God damn, I mean, this bastard has no problem taking this man away from his freaking children and his family. No problem. But you're gonna pay, man. You're gonna pay. You made the biggest mistake of your freaking life. And Shawn warned you. He said, "Do you have a house? Is it paid off?" He warned you. You didn't believe him, so now you're gonna pay. You know, as you can see, I'm real upset about this because I wonder how many people are in prison because of false charges and lies, you know, that will never see the light of day. You know, maybe never, maybe, you know, decades or years from now, they'll be separated from their family while their kids grow up without a father. You know what I'm saying? Their kids are being raised by gangster rap music, being raised by the streets, being harassed, being neglected. You know what I mean? While their mother, you know, their single mother has to go work, and they left, you know, with a television raising them. You know, behind shit like this. You know, some lying ass fucking cop. You know, that's on a power trip, man. You know? That wants to be able to tell somebody to jump and they say how high. You know what I mean? This is really infuriating, man. And this should be, I mean, everybody should be mad about this. Because this could happen to anybody. You know what I mean? Because you won't let them lie on you and set you up. You want to record. You know what I mean? You want to look out for your fellow man. Let me tell you something, yo. If they give every black man a record and they put every black man behind jail, behind bars, you know what I mean? Where does that leave us? That's gonna leave us totally dependent on Europeans for jobs and for everything. You know what I mean? And that's what they want. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta look out for one another. Don't ever see no freaking Caucasian or no black cop, no Latino cop, no Asian cop, you know, got a brother hemmed up and you keep on walking about your business. If you in your car, pull over to the side and take your camera phone out. We all got cameras now. All your phones got cameras unless you got some really old shit. You know what I mean? But take your phone out, take your camera out and start filming. You know what I mean? You could send me the footage. You know what I mean? That way when the person gets out of jail, they could go check my channel and see, and you know, and just hope that the footage is on my channel. I'll put it up. If y'all got footage, send it to me, I'll put it up. If you worried about these bastards coming after you, destroying your life, send me the footage, I'll put it up. You see what I'm saying? The only thing they could do is kill you. You know what I mean? You gotta die sometime, man. Stop being scared of death, yo. Stop being scared of dying or these bastards killing you. That's the only thing they could do to you. But in the meantime, speak up. You know, talk and tell the truth even if your voice shakes, even if you're scared. You see? I'm stuttering the whole way through this, but I don't care, man. Because when I'm dead and gone, all that's gonna matter is what I did, not what I didn't do. Not whether I sounded stupid or not. Is that I told the truth and I told how I felt. You see what I'm saying? So all y'all stop sitting on the sidelines worried about whether y'all smart enough or how y'all sound or how y'all gonna look to bastards. They want to shut you up. They want to make you feel like an idiot. Make you feel like you're powerless. Make you feel like you don't talk eloquent. You don't speak eloquent. You don't sound smart enough. So why should anybody listen to you? Speak and tell the fucking truth. Speak how you fucking feel. If somebody gets offended by curses, then fuck them. Cause they ain't going through what you going through. They live a fucking good life. So of course they not cursing or they fronting like they don't curse. They fronting like they some angel. Ain't nobody no angel. Ain't nobody perfect. Stop letting people fool you. Nobody has the right to dominate somebody else's freaking life just cause they feel like it. Especially when you broke no laws and you didn't hurt nobody. I'm sick of this, man. You know what I mean? Start speaking up, man. Start telling the truth. Start speaking about our experiences. Start telling the world what these devils are doing to us here, man. We're suffering, man. Stop pretending like we're fucking doing well. Stop showing off on each other. Let's stop pretending like everything's good. You got a new car, you got nice sneakers, you got this and that. No, we gotta stop that shit, man. Them days is over, man. We gotta unite. Get that Superman theory out your head that you could do it all by yourself. You can't do it by yourself, man. Power comes from unity. Power comes from organization, and that's what we lack, power. That's why they do this shit to us, because we're not organized. We're not united. You know what I'm saying? All of them organized. Caucasians organized. Asians organized. Jewish people organized. Black people, we all divided and split up. Until now. You know what I mean? This needs to fucking spread, man. You know what I mean? If you don't like the fucking curses, man, go visit another channel, man. There's plenty of fucking channels, you know, with no fucking curses and this and that. I've had it, man. I've had enough, man. I've already tried the nice way. It don't fucking work. This is the fucking way I want to do it now. Au natural. This is me. This is how I fucking feel. I'm mad. I'm not gonna calm down until the fucking shit stops or the shit changes. I ain't gonna fucking stop. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have the next generation grow up in this fucking bullshit under these fucking devils that are hunting us day and fucking night. I'm not gonna fucking let it happen. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna look fucking back at me and say, hey, why ain't you do something? Why ain't you do more? You know, why couldn't you speak up? Why were you so fucking scared of these fucking bastards? You know what I mean? Why am I living under fucking tyranny now? Why don't I have a First Amendment? Why don't I have a Second Amendment now? Huh? What you think? You think silence is gonna back these demons off? You think being quiet is gonna make these people leave you alone? You think they're gonna fucking like you if you act nice? If you talk soft? Huh? If you act docile and fucking weak, you think that's gonna back these motherfuckers off? Yo, this got nothing to do with Shawn Thomas, what I'm saying now, man. That man's a hero, man. That man's a national fucking treasure. You know what I'm saying? This is all fucking me. I don't care anymore. These are liars and fucking demons, man. They want to hurt you and they're gonna keep trying to fucking hurt you. They ain't gonna fucking stop until we stop them. Period. Until we fucking unite. You know what I mean? When these motherfuckers come in your fucking neighborhood, talk about they fucking policing the area and they stop one person, yo, everybody should be looking on. Everybody should stop and fucking line up. Because you know what happens when they give one person a fucking ticket and that person has to go to criminal court? That judge tells the person it's $150, $300. He doesn't care how the person pays. He doesn't care if that person has to break your freaking glass to your car and steal your fucking radio to pay that fine or that or that ticket or whatever it is. He doesn't care how that person gets the money, because if that person doesn't pay the money, then there's going to be a warrant for that person's arrest, and then they're going to use taxpayer money to get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works, man. It's all a fucking con. Yeah, I mean, why the hell do people got to pay money for forgiveness? Why do we have to pay to return back to society? Huh? Ain't that strange? These good, honest people, they always want money. Ain't that strange? Huh? Money, money, money. $300, you got 2 weeks to pay. $600, you go to criminal court, the line's wrapped around the corner. You go to traffic court, there's serpentine lines inside traffic court. Nothing but black and Latino people, but they want to tell you, oh, it's not about fucking race. I go to Manhattan, where it's a white, mostly Europeans and Caucasians or whatever there. There's a whole bunch of black people, African people, Asian people, and maybe 1 or 2 Caucasians. And they want to tell us all the time, it ain't about why it got to be about freaking race. Because it is about freaking race. You know what I mean? If you stood up for us years ago, y'all wouldn't be having your rights stripped from you now. You wouldn't be having to worry about the New World Order and FEMA camps and internment camps and this criminal banker run government buying 2 billion bullets for your ass, fucking armored vehicles to kill you with, at the same time asking you for your guns. At the same time, they're sending Israel billions of dollars in aid, sending Syrian rebels fully automatic weapons while you got a limit of 7 bullets. Come on, man. I know about the fluoride water, the chemtrails. I know what this country's faced with, and you're faced with it because you don't stand up for people's rights who are clearly having their rights violated. Black people are clearly having our rights violated. With clear and convincing evidence, I could prove that this is about racism, and y'all want to ignore it and then wonder why your rights are getting trampled. Huh? Wondering why you got to worry about tyranny and the Constitution being shredded. It's because you don't stand up for people's rights when you can. You want to ignore it and try to calm me down and say, oh, why all got to be about race? Anyway, I've reached the point where the more I say, the better, man, because, you know what I mean? You know, tomorrow's not promised, and I'm not going to sit here and act like my experience in America and my experience in New York City has been a good one. It's been a bad one. You know what I mean? If anything, I've been holding back. My only crime, the only thing I regret is holding back and being silent for so long and being so calm and patient for so long. You see what I'm saying? Because the New York City criminal justice system and the NYPD has shown their reluctance to render justice to people of color or black people. You know, let me not fall into them people of color and all that division crap. Yeah, I mean, I don't even like calling Latinos because it should be either freaking black or Caucasian. They're the ones that freaking broke us up into all these groups so they call us minority. They're the ones freaking calculating how what year we're gonna overtake them, because right now it's like one in 2 of them is infertile. Yeah, you know I mean, they just see us as a freaking threat, like we're gonna freaking just overtake the place and then start hanging them and burning them alive like their ancestors did us. I don't know if that's what this is about, but I mean, these people are just fucking relentless and ruthless, man. It needs to stop, man. If anything, we'd help y'all. You know what I mean? If y'all wouldn't freaking be so wicked and oppressive to us, maybe we'd be the ones that can fix your condition. We'd be the ones to find a cure for cancer and all the freaking diseases that afflict you. You know what I'm saying? We'd be the ones to help you so you could go out in the sun and not get burned alive. You know what I mean? But no, y'all want to keep on suppressing us and keeping us down and depriving us of a decent education, depriving us of a freaking decent, comfortable life, man, where every day we just have to worry about survival, man. How we going to pay this bill? How we going to eat? How we going to do this and how we going to do that, man? Our minds are always just focused on eating and keeping a roof over our heads. So how can we focus on being the best human being we could be, man, when y'all just fucking deprive us of everything? We have nothing and y'all got it all. And want us to be fucking content with that. You know what I mean? That's the whole fucked up part, man. You finance all the gangster rap music so we freaking brainwash ourselves and destroy ourselves. All the sitcom shows, you know, maybe have like one little token black person in it. All the commercials, one little token black person to make everything look racially diverse and make everything appear to be equal when it's not. There's just one black token. You know, we're in all the criminal roles in all your movies and all your shows. I mean, everything is designed to have our minds freaking thinking like a criminal and then have our reputation all throughout the world that of a criminal. Man, y'all think y'all slick, but y'all not, man. I mean, I'm trying to warn y'all. I'm trying to wake y'all. Y'all need to turn away from your wicked ways and start being good people. Start being righteous people. But you know what? I don't think y'all got it in you. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't think y'all got it in you. I think that we need to separate. Yeah, they might be some good decent white people. Some of them write me some from time to time. But on the whole, the Caucasians with power, they want to hurt us, man, and they show it. They show and prove it every goddamn day. So I'm not going to hold y'all up anymore. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? If I die tomorrow, if I get blown away tomorrow, that's how I goddamn feel. Separate from these motherfuckers. Separate from these demons and bastards. There's too many black people behind bars. There's too many black women suffering. You know, trying to raise children, trying to survive. You know, with these so-called careers, their career should be being a loving mother to their child and take care of their man. No, they go on welfare and they got to testify against their man. They got to go to family court. And, you know, if they want to get that check, if they want to get that welfare, now over the next 10 years, they're going to be decreasing the welfare. You see what I'm saying? By the third week, your fridge is empty. Now, over the next 10 years, your boy Obama's going to be decreasing the welfare after they made you get rid of your baby father or your husband, you know what I mean, in family court. You know what I mean? You got rid of him for the welfare check. Now they're going to be reducing the welfare check over 10 years. That's how, I mean, anything this European gives you, man, is to destroy you, man. You know what I mean? They get you comfortable on welfare. Now they're going to take that away incrementally until you got to freaking sell your body or freaking shoplift for food. I mean, we got to separate. Yo, I'm out, man. Y'all take care.